But the stolen land part, are you saying, sir, just so I understand you correctly, it is being stolen from the indigenous people?
We don't want to speak anything. That's the fact. That's why.
That's the fact that it's stolen land.
That's the fact. We don't want to.
Well, then shouldn't all of us be leaving Canada? Me, you, everybody, and if we're not indigenous?
Pardon?
I'm saying if it is stolen land,
It's the fact. We don't want
shouldn't
to
you
speak
be
anything
leaving?
on
Shouldn't
that.
I be
You
leaving?
must be immigrant, or your ancestors must be immigrants, right?
yes,
So that is what, if we are immigrants, we got the opportunity, your ancestors or you got the opportunity. You came here the same way we came here. But we are still the best type of immigrants came here. We bring in the money. We got the education here in their colleges. We worked here. We learned those skills they told us. So this is the thing we are working on.
David Menzies for Rebel News here in Brampton, Ontario. And folks, we have returned to this encampment. It is mostly, as far as we can tell, international students from India. You see, basically, now that their temporary work visas, now that their education has been completed and so on, well, they don't want to go back to India. They want to remain here. They want to become permanent residents. Of course, that's the fast track to becoming all-out Canadian citizens. But they don't seem all that keen in going through the normal process of becoming a landed immigrant. Instead, they are hunkering down here and they are saying, hell no, we won't go. We want to stay in Canada. And you know, the marketing message is really perverse. As you can see behind me, no more hate and racism. And there used to be a sign, I think it was right here. It stated, no one is illegal on stolen land, implying that Canada is stolen land, I assume, from the indigenous people. So I'm really a little baffled if this nation is based upon stolen land and it is full of hatred and racism. Who in their right mind would want to come to such a vile place and remain here? But you know, when we tried to interview them back in August, well, they got very camera shy. Here, check out this excerpt. Can you explain, please, what this demonstration is about? No. Are you part of this demonstration, sir? No. Okay, then.
I'm doing my own filming as well.
Oh, okay, then. Okay, we're back here today. A few noticeable changes. We don't see the stolen land sign. I don't know if it was taken down or somebody ripped it down. We also see a fencing preventing the campers from going into the parking lot, which is presumably private property. We haven't seen anyone yet. We do see some tents. This large tent that wasn't here back in August. A couple of little tents here. I can understand the need for tents. The temperature is starting to fall these days. So we want to give them another chance to come on camera and explain their position. Hello, is anyone there? Hello? Okay, it's nothing but bottled water and a cooler. Take a look. So I guess it's a supply encampment. There's also a hammer there. I don't know if that's a weapon or not, but anyways. Hello? Anyone home? Hello? Hundreds of kilograms of basmati rice. So, and it looks like some fuel canisters. There's an electric cord, a speaker. Hello? Anyone home? Hello? How you doing there? Hey guys, I'm David Menzies from Rebel News, and we're just wondering if we can talk to some of you on camera about what you're trying to do here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, actually we are protesting. We are all the PGWP holders.
Okay.
So people who didn't got any fair chance for the permanent residency are just protesting here because they have sold us the dream in India when we came here.
Okay.
The officials, the college agents went in India there, and they told us like the study is the PR pathway in Canada. We came here, we studied, We did everything according to the books, whatever they told us to qualify for the PR. We did everything same, and when we got eligible for the PR, the government of Canada pulled his hand back, and they changed the rules in the end of the game, which seems unfair to us. That's why we are protesting here, and we are asking for the extensions.
Isn't your grievance with the immigration agents and lawyers as opposed to the government of Canada?
So actually this can be the mistaken as you told, but the other thing is the agents sitting in India, the agents sitting in Canada, they should be accountable to the body, to the government of Canada. But the government of Canada didn't took them accountable for that. And one of their ministers, he's an immigration minister in 2021, Marco Medicino. He says we don't just want you to study here. We want you to stay here.
The pandemic has shone a bright light on the extraordinary contributions of newcomers who are working on the front lines of our hospitals, long-term care homes, and farms. That's why I was proud to announce a fast, innovative, and inclusive pathway to permanent residence for up to 90,000 essential workers and international students who are already in Canada and giving back. Mr. Speaker, this is another positive example of how, when given the opportunity, hardworking and skilled newcomers can accelerate our economic recovery.
If you're an international student, if you're a temporary foreign worker, it's even right in the title, temporary, you eventually have to go back. There's no actual deal for permanent residency or citizenship. So why should things be different now, sir?
As you said, we are on a temporary visas, but still we have our status. Some of us have a work permit, some of us are on a visitor records, so some of us are on again they took studies in Canada, but still, as we were told by the officials, we are demanding those things. So we have right when we got visas, when we entered Canada, so we have rights to protest. That is what we are doing here, and we are demanding fair chances. We are here 60 to 70 postgraduate work permit holders working in shifts. Some of us sleep here at night, some are coming in the morning, and some will come in the evening. Yes. And when they will give us a relief in the terms of extensions, in terms of fair pathways, we will take off the tent. So, but the time till we don't get any of the relief from the government, we are still sitting, and we are strong enough physically and mentally to sit here in the winters, and we are prepared for that.
Have you had any orders from anyone of any level of government that you've got to take down your encampment by such and such a date, or law enforcement will be called?
No, actually there was nothing like that, not even from the city of Brampton, not from any Ontario government or a federal government. Okay.
There was a sign, it's not here anymore, but it said no one is illegal on stolen land. And I'm just wondering if Canada is a nation of that represents stolen land, if there's hatred here, if there's racism here, to me that doesn't sound like a very nice country I'd want to move to.
So for that, some of us we are working here as I already told you, like we are 70 students working on this encampment. Some of us also says like that thing that you are saying, it's a stolen land or something.
It's the fact. It's the fact. The stolen land is the fact. So we don't want to promote any racism and the hatred, so that's why we removed that one.
But you're saying Canada is built on stolen land?
No, it's the fact. Yeah, it's everywhere. It's the written, like the how it came. So you as well. I think you know as well. So for the hater, like people are hating like. From the road every day, like 4 to 5 people call us, go back home. So that's why we don't want to promote any hate and racism. That's why we removed it. That's it. Yeah.
But the stolen land part, are you saying, sir, just so I understand you correctly, it is being stolen from the indigenous people?
We don't want to speak anything. That's the fact. That's why.
That's the fact that it's stolen land.
That's the fact. We don't want to.
Well, then shouldn't all of us be leaving Canada? Me, you, everybody, and if we're not indigenous?
Pardon?
I'm saying if it is stolen land,
it's the fact we don't want
shouldn't you be leaving? Shouldn't I be leaving?
You must be immigrant, or your ancestors must be immigrants, right?
Yes.
So that is what, if we are immigrants, we got the opportunity. Your ancestors or you got the opportunity. You came here the same way we came here, but we are still the best type of immigrants came here. We bring in the money. We got the education here in their colleges. We worked here. We learned those skills they told us. So this is the thing we are working on. That is why we say, if people say us, leave this country or go back home, that says no one is illegal on stolen land. Like, we are not the ones who are illegal. If we are illegal, every immigrant is illegal. Yeah.
So that's my point. Shouldn't we all leave and give it back to the indigenous?
We are not giving any more words on this statement. If you have any other questions, you can ask us. Yeah, please.
We are here and demanding for the fairness. We are not demanding the direct PR. We are demanding to give us the time so we can work on our files. As well, the government can as well work on their backlogs, which is like the backlog is a big backlog. From the 2 years, the government didn't give any fair PR. Like, they are already stopped like 2-year program. So that's why there is a big backlog. So if government give us time, we can work on our files, and government as well work on their backlogs.
Okay. Thank you then, sir. And sir, did you have anything to add?
Okay, let's just be clear on the agenda. The agenda, why we're here, is the fact because of you we want to send the message. We just want work permit extension. Yeah, okay. So those who have graduated from here, Canadian universities, they're sitting here, their work permit is expired or is going to expire soon. So what we want is extension, because Alberta, other provinces like Alberta, Manitoba, they have certain programs, they're helping students, but in Ontario, we don't have any program to help students in here, or workers. So by our channel, we just want to send a message to the government that we need help, and until we get the help, we'll be here protesting peacefully.
What do you make of this?
Well, I can't understand why they're all coming over here. I mean, I'm an immigrant myself, and I mean, such a power. India has a nuclear power, nuclear atom bomb. They've got Rolls-Royce. A lot of people working in India. I know there's people probably starving there. Well, they're starving right here in Brampton. Well, when I came here, I had 50 pounds. That's all I could take out of the country. I didn't know a person here. I didn't have a job. I didn't have a place to stay. And I made a life here.
If you feel like we do, please sign our petition. Please go to netzeroimmigration.com. That's netzeroimmigration.com. Put your name on that petition, and if you're able to, kindly make a donation so that Rebel News can continue to bring you the other side of the story.